Today we're diving into a powerful military comparison: China versus Russia. Both are global giants with massive armies, advanced weapons, and nuclear capabilities. But which of the two holds true military dominance? Let's begin with the size and budget. China maintains the world's largest standing army, with around 2 million active soldiers and over 500,000 reserves. Their annual defense budget crosses $230 billion, making it the second highest in the world. On the other hand, Russia has around 1 million active soldiers and approximately 2 million reserves, with a defense budget of nearly $100 billion. While Russia has more reserves, China's larger budget allows it to invest heavily in modernization, technology, and infrastructure. In the air, China's Air Force has more than 3,300 aircraft, including over 1,600 advanced fighters like the J-10, J-11, J-16, and the stealthy J-20. China also possesses strategic bombers like the H-6N, which are nuclear-capable, along with a massive drone fleet featuring Wing-Lung and CH-series UAVs. Russia's Air Force is slightly bigger in numbers, with around 4,000 aircraft. Their fighter fleet includes Su-30S, Su-35S, and the limited Su-57 stealth jets. Russia's bomber fleet is unmatched in power with Tu-95, Tu-160, and Tu-22 M3 strategic bombers, all nuclear-capable. However, Russia lags in drone warfare with far fewer advanced UAVs than China. When it comes to naval power, China has emerged as the world's largest navy by number. With over 370 warships, 3 aircraft carriers, dozens of advanced destroyers, and more than 75 submarines, China's maritime power is rapidly expanding. Its new destroyers, like the Type 055, are among the most advanced in the world. Russia, on the other hand, has around 230 warships. It has 1 aircraft carrier, Admiral Kuznetsov, which is mostly non-operational. Russia maintains strong submarine capabilities, including nuclear ballistic missile submarines, but its overall surface fleet is smaller and older than China's. On the ground, Russia has more tanks, around 12,000, but a large portion of them are Soviet-era models like the T-72. Russia also fields the T-80, T-90, and a limited number of next-gen T-14 Armata tanks. China has over 5,000 tanks, including modern models like Type 96, Type 99, and the lightweight Type 15. While China has fewer tanks overall, its armored forces are newer and more technologically advanced. However, Russia has more battlefield-tested tank crews and combat experience, especially from the ongoing Ukraine war. Missile technology plays a critical role in both militaries. China has advanced ballistic missiles like the DF-21D, known as the carrier killer, and the DF-41 ICBM, capable of carrying multiple warheads. It also deploys hypersonic missiles like the DF-ZF and cruise missiles such as CJ-10. Russia, however, holds the world's most powerful and diverse missile arsenal. Its intercontinental ballistic missiles include the fearsome RS-28 Sarmat, also known as Satan II, which can destroy entire regions. It also has operational hypersonic missiles like Kinzhal, Avangard, and Zircon, and cruise missiles like Kalibr and Iskander-M. In this domain, Russia remains a step ahead. In terms of nuclear power, Russia is unmatched. It holds nearly 6,000 nuclear warheads, more than any other nation, with the capability to launch from land, air, and sea. Its nuclear triad is fully operational and combat-ready. China, by contrast, has around 500 nuclear warheads and follows a no-first-use doctrine. However, it is rapidly expanding its nuclear forces and delivery platforms, including road-mobile ICBMs and ballistic missile submarines. Despite this, Russia remains the dominant nuclear power by far. Air defense is another critical area of comparison. Russia's S-300, S-400, and newly developed S-500 systems form a layered defense that is capable of shooting down aircraft, missiles, and even satellites. These systems are combat-tested and respected globally. China has developed its own air defense systems such as HQ-9 and HQ-22, modeled in part on Russian technology. It has also acquired the S-400 from Russia. While China's systems are improving, Russia still has a clear edge in air defense capabilities. In cyber warfare, both countries are extremely powerful, but with different strengths. China specializes in cyber espionage, artificial intelligence, and domestic surveillance. Its cyber units have been linked to major global hacks, and the Chinese government runs one of the most sophisticated surveillance states in the world. Russia, meanwhile, is a master of offensive cyber operations and disinformation. Its military intelligence unit, known as the GRU, has been linked to major cyber attacks across the West. Russia also excels in psychological operations, online propaganda, and election interference. China is ahead in AI and control, while Russia dominates in covert operations. Combat experience is one of the most important and often overlooked factors. China's last major war was with Vietnam in 1979. Since then, the PLA has remained mostly untested in actual combat. It focuses heavily on training, technology, and simulations. Russia, in contrast, has been involved in numerous conflicts. From Afghanistan in the 80s to Chechnya, Georgia, Crimea, Syria, and now Ukraine, Russia has maintained an active military presence. Its troops have real battlefield experience, especially in hybrid warfare, urban combat, and mechanized assaults. This gives Russia a critical edge in practical military effectiveness. Globally, both countries project influence differently. China uses its economy and infrastructure to expand its reach. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, it has built strong military and economic ties with dozens of countries, especially in Africa and Asia. It also has its first overseas base in Djibouti and maintains close defense ties with Pakistan, North Korea, and Iran. Russia, on the other hand, extends influence through traditional military presence and alliances. It has troops stationed in Syria, holds control over Crimea, and maintains influence in Central Asia and Eastern Europe through the CSTO and bilateral defense deals. Russia has close strategic ties with Belarus, Iran, and historically with India. So who is stronger? China has the money, the manpower, the tech, and the future vision. Its navy is the world's biggest, its air force is modern and fast-growing, and its cyber capabilities are top-tier. It's rapidly catching up to Western military standards and is well prepared for the wars of the future. Russia, on the other hand, has unmatched nuclear strength, superior air defense, a huge missile arsenal, and decades of war experience. Its forces may be less modern in some areas, but they are tested, lethal, and built for real-world conflict. In terms of modernization and technological growth, China is winning the long game. In terms of immediate firepower and combat experience, Russia still has the upper hand. Both are military superpowers in their own unique ways. So now the question is, who would win if they faced each other? That depends entirely on where, how, and why the war happens. But one thing is clear, China and Russia are not just regional powers. They are shaping the future of global military balance. Let us know in the comments, who do you think is stronger, the rising technological giant China, or the battle-hardened and nuclear-heavy Russia? If you like this analysis, make sure to like the video, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more military and geopolitical content. Thanks for watching.